Picture this. Two of tennis's brightest stars locking horns in a series of nail-biting duels that had fans on the edge of their seats throughout 2025. The rivalry between Carlos Alcaraz and Taylor Fritz isn't just about points and aces. It's a clash of styles, strategies, and sheer determination that promises to shape the future of the sport. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this the start of a legendary feud like Federer versus Nadal? Or will Fritz's relentless power finally topple the young Spaniard's genius? Dive in as we unpack the four intense ATP Tour showdowns that defined their year, with all the drama, comebacks, and woefest that kept us hooked. As the curtain falls on another electrifying tennis season, ATPTour.com kicks off our best of series for 2025, spotlighting the unforgettable rivalries, standout matches, heroic comebacks, and shocking upsets that had everyone talking. This time around, we are zooming in on the rivalries that stole the show, and none were more gripping than the battles between Carlos Alcaraz and Taylor Fritz. These two top 10 heavyweights, who had only faced off twice before 2025, turned their encounters into must-watch spectacles at tennis's grandest stages, from the hallowed grounds of Wimbledon to the high-stakes Nitto ATP Finals. Over the course of the year, Alcaraz and Fritz went head-to-head in 4 official Lexus ATP head-to-head matches, each one a masterclass in tennis tactics and tenacity. Let's break down these 4 tour-level clashes, step by step, to see how their rivalry evolved and what made each encounter so unforgettable. And this is the part most people miss. It's not just about who won, but how these matches showcase the evolution of modern tennis, blending youthful creativity with seasoned grit. First up, the Wimbledon semifinals. On the iconic centre court at the All England Club, Alcaraz edged out Fritz in a thrilling 6-4, 5-7, 6-3, 7-6, 6 victory that had everyone gasping. Coming into the match, Alcaraz was on fire with a 24-match winning streak, while Fritz was riding high after 9 straight wins, including a championship at Eastbourne that showcased his prowess on grass. But the American couldn't keep the momentum going against his Spanish rival. Alcaraz controlled the baseline exchanges, mixing in clever drop shots and a powerful second serve that kept Fritz scrambling. The drama peaked in the 4th set tiebreak, where Alcaraz stared down 2 set points at 4-6. Talk about pressure. He unleashed 4 straight points to snatch the set and advance to his 3rd straight Wimbledon final. Fritz had his moments, like his first set point in the 4th set, but a crucial inside-out forehand error cost him dearly. For beginners wondering why this matters, think of it as tennis's version of a chess endgame. Every shot is a strategy, and Alcaraz's ability to elevate his game under fire could be the key to his dominance, or is it? Shifting gears to September's Laver Cup in San Francisco, Fritz turned the tables and secured his maiden Lexus ATP head-to-head win against Alcaraz, winning 6-3, 6-2 for Team World. This was a bold display from the American, who dominated the baseline rallies and pressured Alcaraz relentlessly, converting an impressive 16 out of 20 net approaches. In the 2nd set, Fritz clinched the last 4 games to wrap up a decisive victory. A turning point? The opening game, where he fended off the only breakpoints he faced all match, something Fritz himself noted as crucial, saying, "The 3 times I had played Carlos, he had broken me in the first game every time. Getting out of that first game was huge. I just made sure I didn't second-guess myself." But here's where it gets controversial. Fritz's fearless style worked wonders here, but critics argue it might not hold up against Alcaraz's versatile arsenal in longer rallies. Was this a fluke, or a sign that Fritz is adapting to crack the Alcaraz code? We invite you to weigh in. What do you think shifted in Fritz's favor? Just 9 days later, the rivals were at it again at the Kinoshita Group Japan Open Tennis Championships in Tokyo, an ATP 500 event on hard courts. Alcaraz bounced back with a vengeance, dominating Fritz 6-4, 6-4 in the final to claim his revenge, and a title on his Tokyo debut. Despite overcoming a scary left ankle injury from his first-round match, Alcaraz unleashed his signature firepower, overwhelming Fritz from every angle in a swift 93-minute win. Fritz, dealing with a left thigh issue that required a medical timeout and strapping, struggled to keep up and couldn't defend his 2022 crown. "I'm really happy with the level that I played, with everything," Alcaraz reflected, highlighting his resilience. For those new to tennis, this match exemplifies how physicality plays a huge role. Alcaraz's ability to power through pain versus Fritz's unfortunate timing of injuries. And this is the part most people miss. In team events like the Laver Cup, the pressure might differ from individual finals, raising questions about which setting suits each player best. Saving the best for last, their Nitto ATP Finals round-robin encounter in Turin was a rollercoaster of a match, with Alcaraz prevailing 6-7, 2, 7-5, 6-3 in what many call their season's pinnacle. Fritz started strong, holding break points in the second set and grabbing a one-set lead, his heavy hitting carrying him through the early stages. But Alcaraz, the world number one, flipped the script in spectacular fashion. The clincher was Fritz's first breakpoint in the second set. After a grueling 19-shot rally where Fritz held the advantage, he opted to let the ball bounce instead of smashing an overhead, a choice he later regretted. Alcaraz pounced with a backhand volley, holding serve after 14 tense minutes and deflating Fritz's upset hopes. The pair traded blows in a baseline battle royal, each hunting for that offensive edge, but Alcaraz locked down the third set for the win. "I was really relieved after the win because of everything I went through during the match," Alcaraz admitted. "I wasn't feeling the ball as well as I was in the first match, but I'm really happy that I found a way to come back." Boldly put, this match sparks debate. Does Alcaraz's mental toughness give him an unfair edge, or is Fritz's aggressive baseline play the future of countering such versatility? In wrapping up this riveting rivalry, it's clear that Alcaraz holds the upper hand with 3 wins to Fritz's 1, but these clashes have set the stage for more fireworks ahead. For tennis enthusiasts, especially beginners, remember that rivalries like this aren't just about scores. They teach us about adaptation, like how Alcaraz mixes defense with offense, or Fritz's power game learns from each loss. But here's the controversial twist. Some fans argue that Fritz's recent improvements, like his Laver Cup breakthrough, could eventually lead to parity, challenging the notion that youth always conquers experience. Others say Alcaraz's all-court mastery is unmatched. What side are you on? Do you believe Fritz can turn the tide in 2026? Or is Alcaraz destined for continued supremacy? Drop your opinions in the comments. Let's discuss.